Radio Sports, a division of the Ozark Radio Network and Ozark Marketing Company. And we are set for basketball action about 5 minutes from right now. Now, if you are wanting to watch tonight's broadcast, you can do so. Visit OzarkRadioNews.com. There'll be a link at the top of the page. You can also visit the Hot Country KDY Facebook page for some information. Now, it is a situation where you have to purchase the video stream through Misha. It is a $10 purchase, and you can do so at this time. As we get ready for basketball, as mentioned, we're getting close to tip-off, and we are excited and we are happy to be here. Let's real quick pass along the list of sponsors that are making this broadcast possible. The list includes Ozarks Healthcare, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, The Fish Shack, Burrow, Community First Banking Company, Bailey Chevrolet, Crossroads Convenience, and Hirschfeed and Farm Supply. As we get set for this basketball game, there are a couple of striking similarities between these two teams. One, their record, very similar. West Plains, 25 wins to 3 losses. Willard, 22 victories to 4 losses. They have both played a number of common opponents as well, and they fared relatively well against those same list of opponents. They both defeated Bolivar, both defeated Camdenton, both defeated Central, as well as Glendale and Hillcrest. Both of these teams lost to the Kickapoo Lady Chiefs by similar scores. They then defeated Nixa, Lebanon, and Republic. The differences comes a couple of losses of Willard against teams that West Plains defeated. West Plains defeated West Plains defeated Ozark, whereas Willard lost to Ozark. West Plains defeated Parkview. Willard lost to Parkview in double overtime. So these two teams have a lot in common. They are similar structure. The Willard Lady Tigers really like to shoot the basketball from deep. In the last 2 Willard basketball games, they shot 78 three-pointers. We can also tell you that the way these two teams play are similar in the sense that West Plains is averaging 55 points per game, Willard averaging 63, just a little more than West Plains. The biggest difference going to be defensively, whereas the Willard Lady Tigers allow 50 points per game, West Plains throughout this season only allowing 35. Want to real quick update a couple of things on as I was passing along the list of sponsors, I should have added a couple others. So we'll restate our appreciation to this list of fine folks. State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, Bailey Chevrolet, Bureau, Ozarks Healthcare, West Plains Posy Patch, Community First Baking Company, and Newberry Trailers, as well as Hirschfeed and Farm Supply. So as we get set for basketball action, as it looks like the two teams are coming off the court for the announcements of the starting 5, and then we'll have a national anthem, and then we will be playing basketball here at Willard High School. Again, I'm Cody Sanders, and I can tell you this, one other fun little note in regards to tonight's basketball game. If things go the West Plains way, West Plains will host the next state playoff game. That game will be played Saturday no matter what. If West Plains wins, this was confirmed by West Plains High School Athletics and Activities Director before this game. If West Plains wins, they host the West Plains Civic Center this Saturday. And I can also tell you that they will play regardless of who wins this game, West Plains or Willard, they will play the winner of Carl Junction. And now I forgot who the other team was, McDonald County. So the winner of this game will play the winner of McDonald County and Carl Junction, and that game is tipping off at this exact same time. I just said another high school gym across the state. It's time for our first break of the evening as they are set to provide us with the national anthem here. So we're back in 2 minutes on 102.5 KDY.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It also feels really good to make the right insurance decisions. That's why State Farm agent Justin Shelby is here to help select the right protection at the right price. Justin and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Justin Shelby, it's easy to make the right choice. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Have you thought about your retirement? The money that it is going to require to live comfortably when you are finished working? If not, you should talk to Community First about individual retirement accounts, IRAs. Community First offers traditional and Roth IRAs to fit your savings needs. The future is now. Start saving and enjoy tax benefits with IRAs from Community First Banking Company in West Plains, Mountain Grove, and Thayer. Member FDIC.
Living up to our name. Community First Banking Company.
Back to the court and Zizzer basketball on Hot Country KDY.
And as we come back and get set for basketball action, the starting lineups are being announced. So we will pass along the information of the starting lineups in just a matter of moments. We can tell you for West Plains, the starting guards are number 12, Georgia Osborne, and number 14, Mackenzie Brunson. Also starting for West Plains, number 21, Drew Harris. Ariana Patillo wears number 0. Jada Holloman, number 1. Carolina Crawford wears 15 for Willard. Alyssa Joyner, number 22, will start for West Plains. Number 25, Vanessa Wells will start for Willard. And Ashton Judd will start for West Plains, coming off a 32-point performance in the district championship game. Brielle Adamson rounds out the starting lineup for Willard. For your Lady Tigers coach, J.P. Henson, and assistant Jamie Waddell and Nathan Walker. So West Plains looking for win 26 tonight and the right to move on in the state playoffs. Willard looking for win 23 and the same path to a state championship. We are set for basketball action. West Plains, coached by Scott Womack, who has now in his career amassed more than 500 wins. Of course, he's got a state championship under his belt. J.J. Adamson, the head coach of these Willard Tigers. We'll see how playing at their home gym affects the game. Willard is wearing their home white with black trim, black numerals. West Plains wearing those road reds with white trim, white numerals outlined in black, and we are set for basketball action. Here's the center tip, won by Willard. Willard moves right to left across your radio dial. This team shoots a lot of threes. Be prepared to see a lot of threes. Here's a good look at one, but they'll pass on it and swing it around the key. Back out top, Willard will reset their offense. It's going to be interesting. West Plains, known for their defense. There's an offensive foul against the Lady Tigers. West Plains known for their defense. They play that matchup zone. They play it better than a lot of teams. One of the best defensive teams in the state of Missouri, averaging or allowing only 35 points per game. Seeing a defensive look, a full court, man-to-man defense by Willard to start the game. Here's Ashton Judd. Judd moves the ball to Brunson. Brunson wearing number 14, the senior, has the ball knocked away but picks it up, able to control it. And now swings it around to Georgia Osborne. Osborne holds the ball hip high. Now swing it back left side, number 14, Brunson. Brunson moves the ball right side, picks up her dribble, goes underneath the Judd. Ball knocked away, deflected, ball loose, and a foul against West Plains. 7:11 left in the opening quarter of this one. We're tied at 0. Each team one possession in the books. An offensive foul against Willard. A lost ball against West Plains, and now here we go. Willard setting up, firing a three ball. Straightaway three is good. That is number 23, Adamson, first bucket of the night. As mentioned, Willard has shot 78 threes in the last two games they played. They're going to fire a lot of three balls in this one. Here's West Plains. Drew Harris with the basketball. Now they'll swing it around right side on the baseline. Here is Brunson. Brunson is going to have a turnover charge to her as she is unable to break the defensive 5-second count. And West Plains trails 3-0, 6:38 to play, opening quarter. Adamson up past half court, dribbling with the right hand, guarded by Ashton Judd. Gets a screen, moves it right side, now picked up by Osborne. Adamson moves the ball right side, number 1. Jada Holloman with the basketball. Cross-court pass, out of bounds. No one touched it. It's going to be West Plains ball. Turnover, second turnover of the night against Willard. Both of these two teams, 2 turnovers. West Plains inbounds to Brunson. Up past half court is Osborne. Osborne feeds inside Judd. Layup off glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Judd. She'll fire up through it, and she's going to travel with the basketball. 6:06 to play. First quarter of action. West Plains trails 3-0 in this sectional round of the state playoffs. Both of these two teams, district champions, Class 5 district champions, playing here for the right to move on to the quarterfinals, which will be held Saturday. Under 6 to play, Willard with the basketball, leading by 3. 3-0 the score. Willard swings the ball around left side. Top of the key, a 3 ball is in the air. It is no good, off the back iron. Rebound by Joyner. West Plains basketball, up court pass to Judd. Judd past half court, dribbling right hand. Moves to the elbow, now swinging around. Georgia Osborne, 3 ball in the air. It's good. We're tied up 3 points apiece with 5:20 to play. First quarter. Here is a bad pass deflected out of bounds by Judd. It will stay with Willard. These two teams evenly matched on paper. Looks as if they're pretty evenly matched on the floor. 5:16 to play, first quarter. Inbound to Adamson. She'll fire away a 3 ball, no good. That one was wide right. Here's Osborne. She had the rebound. Now she gets the ball up past half court. Now Judd on the right wing. She'll spin at the elbow. Now back the other direction, moving to the left side. Bad pass, tipped. And now we've got a tie up underneath and a jump ball. Willard fans not happy with the call. Good-sized crowd on hand, of course. There are restrictions to the number of individuals allowed in basketball games, regardless of state playoffs or what have you. Here's a 3 ball from Mackenzie Brunson. It's no good. Adamson the rebound and a foul. Under 5 minutes to play. We're tied 3 points apiece. Sub comes in, the first substitution of the night. Number 25, Vanessa Wells, will check out for Willard. Number 11, Ella Sims, will check in. West Plains will go ahead and switch out a sub as well, as Jade Berry will check in wearing number 32. She'll check in for Alyssa Joyner, who just picked up her second foul early in the game to have 2 fouls. Adamson with the basketball. Gets the ball to Holloman. Now back out Adamson, top of the key. Adamson 1 for 2 from 3. She moves the ball. Back to Holloman. Back to Adamson. Fakes the 3. Fakes the 3 a second time. Back to Holloman at the point. She'll dribble, drive. Back to Adamson. Here's a 3 ball in the air. No good. Rebound chased down. Offensive rebound and a foul against West Plains. That is now the 4th team foul against West Plains. Apologize. Check that, 3rd team foul against West Plains. Here is Adamson. Baseline 3 ball. Good. Brielle has 6 points. All 6 points of Willard's to this point, and West Plains trails 6-3. Here's Mackenzie Brunson at the high point. She holds the ball hip high, now dribbling with the left hand. Moves it to the left wing. Now back out top of the key. Here's Osborne. Osborne to Judd. Judd will dribble, drive. Baseline floater, no good. Rebound, Willard. Leading 6-3. Here is a nice defensive play by Georgia Osborne to deflect the pass out of bounds. And we'll have a second sub come in for Willard. Number 5, Madison Mills will check into the basketball game. Ariana Patillo will check out. West Plains subs in Zoe Williams, and it's 6-3, 3:45 to play, first quarter. Willard on top in this sectional round of the state playoffs. Here is Holloman, dribble, drive, kick it outside. Now another 3-ball opportunity. They'll pass on it instead, go cross court. This is what Willard's going to do. They're going to try to get to the baseline and kick out 3-point opportunities. West Plains defense is going to have to do what they just did, get hands on passing and interrupt those passing lanes. Here is Holloman circling it back out, top of the key. Adamson, she'll fire away, straight away 3. This one is no good. Rebound, West Plains. Here is Brunson with the basketball up past half court. She'll move the ball left wing. Now top of the key, here's Williams. Ball knocked away, picked up by Willard underneath. Back come the Lady Tigers. Up past half court. And we've got a traveling violation, top of the key, against the Willard Tigers. 2:45 to play, opening quarter. We've got some more subs coming in for the Willard Lady Tigers. 15 and 25 will check in. 15, Carolina Crawford. 25, Vanessa Mills. They're both starters. They're back in. West Plains inbounds from just in front of the West Plains bench. Here's Mackenzie Brunson up past half court. Now Georgia Osborne. Osborne has the only points tonight. She has a 3-ball. Speaking of 3-ball, here's a 3 shot good. For West Plains, Zoe Williams connects from downtown, and we're tied once again, 6-6, 2:25 to play in this sectional round of the state playoffs. Here is a 3-ball the other way. We're gonna be saying this a lot. A lot of threes will be shot in this basketball game by Willard. Here's West Plains. Had a fast break opportunity, and now they turn the ball over. Bad pass underneath, and it's a turnover with 2:09 to play. Here's the inbound for the Lady Tigers. Again, the score, 6-6, 2:05 to play, opening quarter. Here is a kick out, baseline, traveling violation. West Plains defense, you can tell West Plains defense, that matchup zone has frustrated Willard in their attempt to get the ball out to these baseline threes. Here is a bad inbound pass, and it's almost a turnover for West Plains. They will be able to hold on to it, though, and we're going to inbound again. Ashton Judd inbounding just to the right of the West Plains bench. Inbound to Georgia Osborne. Back to Judd. Under 2 minutes to play, opening quarter. We're tied 6-6. Traveling violation, or rather double dribble. And West Plains playing a little bit sloppy here in the opening quarter. Adamson got a short breather, and now she's back out on the floor. She has all 6 of the Willard points. 1:50 to play. We're tied 6-6. Here is Adamson. Baseline, right side. She'll drive in. Kick it back out, top of the key. Here is Wells with the basketball. Back to Addison. Cross-court pass stolen by Judd. Ashton Judd, the steal. And now she's up past half court to Osborne. Osborne, cross-court pass to Brunson. Brunson drives inside. Short on her jump shot inside the lane, no good. We're tied 6-6, 1:22 to play. Here is a 3-ball in the air for Willard. It is in and out, no good. West Plains the rebound. 1:15 to play. Brunson, casual pace, up past half court, guarded by Adamson. Adamson's going to charge in, go for the steal, and be called for the foul. 1:08 to play, 6-6 the score, low-scoring first quarter. Drew Harris will check back in for West Plains. Georgia Osborne will take a breather. Here's the inbound, cross-court pass. Across the court, the pass goes to Brunson. We are at the 60-second mark. Final minute of the first quarter. Brunson with the basketball. Gets a screen from Judd, but goes the other way instead. Now Zoe Williams back to Brunson, baseline right side. Inside to Drew Harris. Nice find. The layup no good, but a foul on the play. We are set to have the night's first free throws. Number 21 for West Plains, that is Drew Harris, the sophomore, 5'8" forward. She will shoot two. There's the free throw shot. It is good. That gives West Plains their first lead of the night, 7-6. Number 21, Drew Harris, the sophomore, second free throw, no good off the back iron. And West Plains on top by 1, 7-6. Harris 1 for 2 from the line. 36 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if Willard wants to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Adamson with the basketball near midcourt. Just a casual back and forth dribble as she waits for time to tick down. We're at the 20-second mark. West Plains on top, 7-6. West Plains appears to be just fine with them running off the final seconds as they circle around, they being Willard, looking for that three-point opportunity. They're at the 5-second mark. Contested three from straight away, no good. Ashton Judd the rebound, and that's how the first quarter will come to a close. West Plains on top, 7-6. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, it's also an educational experience for the students involved, because high school activities are about learning life values. Your friends, 102.5 KDY, as well as Missouri State High School Activities Association, remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Second quarter up next. We're back in 30 seconds on 102.5 KDY.
When you think anything for the office, think Bureau. From furnishings for the whole office, janitorial supplies, pens, paper, supplies, and more, think Bureau. See Reed and the crew for anything you need for the office, and they will deliver as well. Bureau is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, just off the square on West Plains, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at thinkbureau.com. That's thinkbureau, BURO.com.
The official home of the Zizzers is KDY.
And welcome back to Willard High School. We are set for the second quarter of this one. The score, 7-6. West Plains on top by 1. Zoe Williams has 3 points. George Osborne has 3 points. Drew Harris has 1 point for West Plains. For Willard, Brielle Adamson has all 6 of the Lady Tiger points. Ashton Judd gets her mitts up and deflects a pass out of bounds. It will stay with Willard as they will inbound next to the West Plains bench on the left end of the court. Inbound goes to Holloman. She'll set the offense, now move the ball right side. Back to Holloman. Wears number 1 on her back. Dribbling with the right hand, moves the ball left side to Adamson. Back to Holloman. She'll fire a left baseline 3. No good, too strong. And rebound fought for and taken. Controlled now by Willard. Willard resets their offense. Here's Adamson. Guarded by Judd. Moves the ball left side, now baseline. Cross-court pass. These cross-court passes are going to be dangerous if they continue, because West Plains has been just mere inches away from deflecting or intercepting most of them. Here's an offensive foul against Willard, so West Plains will take possession. There's the Hail Mary, the catch, the layup. It's good. Mackenzie Brunson scores 2 points for the senior guard. Now back the other way. Three-pointer in the air. It's an air ball, no good. West Plains on top by 3, 9-6. Here's Mackenzie Brunson. She'll move the ball up to near midcourt, then Pass off left side to Judd, who now moves the ball top of the key to Osborne. Osborne back to Judd, left wing. She'll circle around to the free throw line, bounce pass, Joyner. Pass on an open three, moves the ball back out top. Here's Mackenzie Brunson inside, layup, no good. Rebound, Willard. Here's Holloman, quickly up past half court. She'll drive all the way coast to coast. It's going to be a foul, and she'll shoot two. 9-6, West Plains on top with 6:22 to play, second quarter. Osborne will be charged with her second foul. Holloman to shoot two. First free throw in the air. It is in and out, no good for number 1, Jada Holloman. Holloman is a 5'6" senior guard. She can cut the deficit to 2 with this free throw. She does so. Inbound for West Plains. West Plains has faced a full court press since the opening seconds of this game. 6:10 left on the second quarter clock. West Plains on top by 2, 9-7. Here is Brunson. Holds the ball hip high, now dribbles, has the ball deflected, nearly stolen. These Willard guards are very active defensively. They go for a lot of steals. Here is Brunson, left side, back to Osborne, top of the key. Just a little back and forth game between Osborne and Brunson. Now, once again, Brunson moves the ball top of the key. Now they swing it around right side, though. And now back to Brunson on the left. She'll drive. Baseline jump shot, no good, but an offensive rebound, putback attempt is no good, but a foul on the play. That's going to put Joyner on the line. Alyssa Joyner, a freshman. Where's number 22? A 6-foot freshman. Alyssa Joyner at the line for 2. Here's the first free throw. It's good. There's the dribble. There's the shot. The second free throw is good. West Plains extends their lead out to 4, 11-7. Here's a cross-court pass, deflected. West Plains very active on the defensive side, hands always up, and they get their hands on a lot of cross-court passes. Here's a long three by Adamson, no good, but the rebound falls into the lap of a Willard Lady Tiger. Cross-court pass stolen by Judd. Judd, a 1-on-2 fast break, and she loses the ball, lets it go out of bounds. It will stay with West Plains. Judd tried to take on 2 Tigers, Lady Tigers, and it works out in the long run because the ball goes out of bounds last touch by Willard. Timeout is taken by the Lady Tigers. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back in 30 seconds here on 102.5 KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. It is time to order your spring bees. All orders must be in by March 31st. Whether you need to replace colonies that died out this winter or just increasing the number of hives, we are excited to make you a new beekeeper or continue what you've been doing over the years. We are offering bees at this time. Swing by Hirsch Feed here in West Plains, Missouri. We have all your bee supplies.
The West Plains Zizzers play here on Hot Country KDY.
Coming out of this timeout, West Plains on top, 11-7 with 5:15 to play. West Plains got off to a pretty slow and, to be honest, sloppy start. They were able to tie the game at 6. And since that time, as we've got a three-point play opportunity, inbound goes straight to Mackenzie Brunson in the lane. She gets the layup to fall. And we'll have a three-point play opportunity. As I started to mention, the game was tied at 6. Since that time, it's been a 7-0 run for West Plains. There's a lane violation against West Plains, and so the free throw, which was good, will not count. It's a little mental mistake will cost West Plains 1 point. 5:10 on the second quarter clock. West Plains on top by 6, 13-7. Willard with the basketball. Cross-court pass. Jada Holloman travels. I don't pretend to be a basketball coach, but that doesn't mean I won't give unsolicited advice. Willard's attempts at cross-court passes, it's not really working for him right now, and you would think the Willard Lady Tigers will make some changes in that front. Under 5 minutes to play, first half. Clicking down, and we've got a foul against Willard as Mackenzie Brunson gets a pass. Foul goes against Washington of Willard, and West Plains will inbound in front of the Willard student section across the court. Inbound goes to Joyner, kick out to Brunson, baseline three short, no good, but Joyner chases down the rebound, goes to Judd in the painted area, turn, fade, shot, no good, rebound Willard. Back the other way, here is Holloman. She'll drive inside, dish out, three ball is in the air for Adamson. It is no good. That is now two airballed three-pointers from Adamson. She is the most dangerous shooter on this team, and she has now missed the last two by quite the margin. Here is a baseline pass to Brunson. Brunson kicked the ball out to Joyner. Joyner holds the ball above her head, now hip high. Goes to Judd. Judd has the ball knocked away, deflected out, but she controls it, drives the lane, she's fouled. That's going to be the 17th foul against Willard, and that's going to give West Plains a 1-and-1 opportunity as Ashton Judd will shoot two. Let me check that. We'll shoot one with the opportunity for a second. Judd is a 5'11" junior. She had 32 points in the district championship game, and now she can extend this lead out. Judd dribbles, spins the ball in her hand. Now the free throw is good. First points of the night for Ashton Judd. Second free throw is good. The game was tied 6-6 with just a short amount of time remaining in the first quarter. West Plains has now turned that into a 15-7 lead. West Plains will keep possession after a pass is knocked out of bounds by a Willard defender under 4 minutes to play. West Plains will inbound again in front of that Willard student section across the court. Ashton Judd will inbound. Adamson will take a breather for Willard. Here is Osborne. Bounce pass to Mackenzie Brunson. Nice speed inside. Layup good. Alyssa Joyner give the assist to Ashton Judd. And West Plains starting to put together a nice game plan. 17-7. West Plains on top by 10. Cross-court pass for Willard as they look to get the ball to their shooters. There is a three ball, left baseline, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Long rebound controlled by Willard. Here is a pass, cross-court pass, deflected out of bounds. West Plains defense doing exactly what it needs to combat the offensive play style of Willard. Willard with the basketball. Ball juggled, deflected, now a traveling violation. And a timeout taken by Willard. Willard's going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute here on 102.5 KDY.
It's spring, which means warmer days, flowers in bloom, and it's time to get excited for prom and Mother's Day, which will be here soon. West Plains Posy Patch is ready with spring florals made fresh daily and have tuxedo rentals too for prom. Make sure to see West Plains Posy for what you need for mom and for prom. West Plains Posy Patch, 437 Porter Wagoner Boulevard, and find them on Facebook. Delivery is available, and go Zizzers!
Newberry Sales off Highway 63 across from the sale barn is there to help you find the trailer that works for you. Whether it's to fix the trailer you have or get yourself a new one, Newberry can get you taken care of and back to work. They also have corral panels, and you can give them a call at 417-256-2020 to place custom orders. Swing by today and check out their in-stock inventory of trailer parts, corral panels, and steel pipe for fencing. That's Newberry Sales off US 63 north of West Plains.
Zizzer's basketball action continues now on KDY.
This presentation of Zizzer basketball brought to you by Ozarks Healthcare, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, Bureau, Community First Banking Company, Bailey Chevrolet, Hirschfeed Farm Supply, Newberry Trailer Sales, and the Posey Patch. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who make this Zizzer broadcast possible. West Plains with the basketball. Inbound goes from Judd to Osborne, and now right back to Judd as she moves the ball up past half court. Moves the ball right side to the senior Brunson. Back to Judd, top of the key. Spin move inside. Nice find by Judd to Brunson, and 2 more points. Another assist to Judd, and 2 more points to Brunson. She has 6 points in the quarter after a slow first quarter start. Here is a pass deflected out of bounds. West Plains offensively and defensively both playing a complete game. And coming out of that Willard timeout, you almost expected Willard to make the appropriate changes and kind of have some newfound energy and get some things done. But West Plains is the one that came out of that timeout with everything working well. 19-7 the lead. Remember, at one point this game was 3-0, then 6-3, and then 6-6, and since then it's been all West Plains. 19-7 with 2:27 to play. Second quarter as we approach the halftime break. Here is an open 3 left baseline. It is no good. West Plains, a steal on the West Plains pass, and now the ball is still loose, yet to be truly controlled, but Willard will maintain the possession following the West Plains rebound and then a Willard steal. So 2:05 to play. Willard back on offense. Here's Holloman with the basketball. Now cross-court pass to Patillo. To Holloman. Guarded by Judge. He'll drive in. Now baseline pass. Kick it back out top of the key. Now Holloman will drive inside. Layup. Right-hand scoop shot. No good. West Plains the rebound. Here's Judd. Ball is loose. Still loose. Now a tie-up and a jump ball. It will stay with West Plains. Minute 37 as Vanessa Wells will check back in for the Willard Lady Tigers, as will number 5, Madison Mills. 1:37 to play. West Plains on top, 19-7. They have the basketball following the inbound. Here is Brunson. Up past half court, dribbling right hand to the right side. Now she'll move the ball left side to Zoe Williams. Back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded toughly. Now inside, nice feed, nice bucket. Drew Harris. Give her 2 points. Give Brunson the assist, and West Plains now on top, 21-7. Here is a 3-ball by Patillo. No good. Rebound, loose, and out of bounds. Last touch by West Plains. Jada Holloman for Willard is in the scorebooks with 1 free throw. Brielle Adamson is in the scorebook with a pair of first quarter threes. And since then, there's been little to no Willard offense. It's 21-7 West Plains on top as we approach the final minute of the first half. Willard basketball as Patillo will fire a 3-ball, back iron, no good. West Plains the rebound. Mackenzie Brunson in the backcourt and goes up past half court with the pass to Judd. 40 seconds left. The ball stolen away. Now back the other way. Fast break opportunity for Willard. Layup is good. That will end the drought. Jada Holloman has 2 more points, and the lead is 21-9 for West Plains. Here's Judd up past half court. Layup opportunity is good for Jade Berry. West Plains extends that lead out 23-9. 19 seconds. Expect Willard to hold for the final shot of the quarter and of the half. We're at the 10-second mark. Willard with the basketball. Ball stolen by Judd. Ashton Judd with 2 seconds. Fires from three-quarter court. No good. And that's the end of the first half. West Plains on top, 23-9. Quite the first half. Slow start in the first quarter for West Plains. They snapped out of that in the second quarter, and they lead 23-9. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back, recap the first half, take a look at the individual scoring, and we will also pass along some public service announcements from MSHA, Missouri High School Activity Association. And we'll do all that coming back in 1 minute here on 102.5 KDY.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It also feels really good to make the right insurance decisions. That's why State Farm agent Justin Shelby is here to help select the right protection at the right price. Justin and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Justin Shelby, it's easy to make the right choice. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Back to the court and Zizzer basketball on Hot Country KDY.
And as we come back here, halftime at Willard High School, we are midway through tonight's Class 5 sectional basketball game between the Willard Lady Tigers and your West Plains Lady Zizzers. Both of these two teams, district champions. West Plains, District 9 champions. Willard, District 10 champions. And at halftime, West Plains leads Willard 23-9. Take a look at your first half scoring. Jada Holloman has 3 points for Willard, and Brielle Adamson has 6 points for Willard. West Plains has 3 points from Zoe Williams, 3 points from Georgia Osborne, 6 points from Mackenzie Brunson, 3 points from Drew Harris, 4 points from Alyssa Joyner, 2 points from Ashton Judd, 2 points from Jade Berry. At the end of the first quarter, the score was 7-6, West Plains on top. And West Plains took that 1 point lead late in the quarter on a Drew Harris free throw. So West Plains trailed or were tied with Willard for the vast majority of the first quarter. Then they took that 1 point lead late, and since then they haven't really looked back. It's 23-9 right now. Big second quarter from Mackenzie Brunson. She had 6. Alyssa Joyner had 4. Ashton Judd only had 2 points coming from the free throw line, but she had a pair of real nice assists on back-to-back plays. She had a couple of steals and deflected a number of passes as Willard was trying to get the ball cross-court to some of their shooters. It's been a fun basketball game to broadcast so far. Looking forward to the second half. This is Zizzer basketball broadcast, Ladies Zizzer basketball broadcast, is being sponsored by Ozarks Healthcare, State Farm Insurance agent Justin Shelby, Bureau Community First Banking Company, Bailey Chevrolet, Hirschfeed and Farm Supply, Newberry Trailer Sales, and Posy Patch. Pass along a quick public service announcement from MSHA, the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referee and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work. You certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons we can teach our students. This message brought to you by your friends at 102.5 KDY and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. 23-9, West Plains on top of Willard at the midway point of this sectional game of the Missouri State playoffs in Class 5. We're going to take another break. We'll come back and get set for the second half of basketball action. You're listening to Ladies Zizzer Basketball on 102.5 KDY.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
John Bailey again from Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey Factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Have you thought about your retirement? The money that it is going to require to live comfortably when you are finished working? If not, you should talk to Community First about individual retirement accounts, IRAs. Community First offers traditional and Roth IRAs to fit your savings needs. The future is now. Start saving and enjoy tax benefits with IRAs from Community First Banking Company in West Plains, Mountain Grove, and Thayer. Member FDIC.
Living up to our name. Community First Banking Company.
When you think anything for the office, think Bureau. From furnishings for the whole office, janitorial supplies, pens, paper, supplies, and more, think Bureau. See Reed and the crew for anything you need for the office, and they will deliver as well. Bureau is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, just off the square on West Plains, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at thinkbureau.com. That's thinkbureau.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. It is time to order your spring bees. All orders must be in by March 31st. Whether you need to replace colonies that died out this winter or just increasing the number of hives, we are excited to make you a new beekeeper or continue what you've been doing over the years. We are offering bees at this time. Swing by Hirsch Feed here in West Plains, Missouri. We have all your bee supplies.
It's spring, which means warmer days, flowers in bloom, and it's time to get excited for prom and Mother's Day, which will be here soon. West Plains Posy Patch is ready with spring florals made fresh daily and have tuxedo rentals too for prom. Make sure to see West Plains Posy for what you need for mom and for prom. West Plains Posy Patch, 437 Porter Wagoner Boulevard, and find them on Facebook. Delivery is available, and go Zizzers!
The official home of the Zizzers is KDY.
And as we come back, both basketball teams coming back out onto the floor to get warmed up and ready for the second half. I wanted to kind of compare to where we are right now versus some of the stats we discussed prior to tip-off. We mentioned that West Plains is averaging 55 points a game. At the halfway point, they've got 23. Willard, and this is the one that's really, to me, shocking. Willard averages 60-plus points a game. They've got 9 at halftime. West Plains only allows 35 per game. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams shake things out in the second half. You know it's not going to be a carbon copy. You know Willard's most likely not going to end this basketball game with 18 points. It's going to be a different second half than first half. And the thing about Willard is, and you see this a lot on all levels of basketball, the best way to get yourself out of a shooting funk, and that's what Willard's in right now. They had 2 early three-pointers. They haven't made one since. The best way to get yourself out of a three-point shooting funk is to shoot your way out of that funk. So expect Willard to continue shooting these threes. They've got 4 or 5 girls who can shoot above average from long range, and among them, Addie Adamson. She has those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Expect her to continue firing away. The one thing that Willard, and if you're West Plains, you kind of hope they don't change, is they have been somewhat lackadaisical with their passing, especially with these cross-court passes. West Plains and some of the girls with long arms are able to get in the passing lane and deflect passes and steal passes, and that's gone in West Plains' favor so far to this point. We'll see if that continues in the second half. As we get set to get back underway, we will once again mention to you our appreciation to the fine folks at Ozarks Healthcare, Justin Shelby, State Farm Insurance Agent, Bureau, Community First Banking Company, Bailey Chevrolet, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Newberry Trailer Sales, and the Posy Patch. West Plains is 25-3 on the season. Willard is 22-4. West Plains looking to move to 26-3 and host a sectional game, the quarterfinal game, Saturday at the Civic Center in West Plains. The final seconds of halftime are ticking down right now. West Plains has their 5 out near midcourt, ready to go. Basketballs are being put up, and we are set to get underway with the second half of basketball here in Willard, Missouri, Willard High School. Willard head coach J.J. Adamson still has his team collected, discussing right up to the final moments here. West Plains ready to roll. It's 23-9. West Plains on top. Anything can happen. This game is far from over. And if I were a gambling man, I would say don't bet on the first half and second half looking a lot alike. Expect Willard to come out and do some things differently and try to claw their way back into this basketball game. They are far from out of this basketball game right now. West Plains on top, 23-9. Here is Adamson firing away a three ball, and it's good. 23-12. Ball deflected out of bounds on the inbound attempt. West Plains to inbound to Brunson. Brunson to Judd. Judd up court to Joyner. Check that, Drew Harris with that one. Now back around. Here is Georgia Osborne, top of the key, dribbling with the right hand. West Plains moving right to left in this half. Willard the other direction. They'll move right. They'll move left to right. Here is Osborne with the basketball on the baseline. She'll move back up top. Drew Harris. Now Brunson. Brunson guarded by Holloman. Osborne with the basketball left wing. Cross-court pass to Harris. Drive inside. Ball deflected, but a foul. That is Addie Adamson picking up the foul. There's a coach, Adamson, and a pair of Adamson players on this Willard basketball team. West Plains on top, 23-12. Here is the inbound, and a quick shot. It's good by Alyssa Joyner. Give her 6 points on the night, and the lead back up to a baker's dozen, 25-12. Here's Willard with the basketball. Here's Patillo. Moves the ball back out top of the key from the right wing to the top. Now left side, Holloman. Holloman has 3 points in the ball game. Now back to Adamson, baseline right side. She'll go cross court, back stolen by Judd. Judd going coast to coast, layup right hand is good. Judd has 4 points, 27-12, 6:25 to play. West Plains on top. Probably goes without mentioning, but we will point out that we are at the point in the season where it's win or go home. State playoffs, the winner advances, the loser's season is over. Here's the West Plains rebound attempt that is knocked out of bounds. West Plains will have possession. They'll inbound. Full court press being shown by Willard. And they'll do the Hail Mary again, and it's going to, thought for a second it was going to work just well, just right. Instead, the ball is knocked out of bounds by Willard. West Plains will now inbound underneath their own basket. 27-12 the score. West Plains on top, inbound from underneath their own basket, right to Alyssa Joyner underneath. It doesn't get much easier than that. The freshman has 8 points, and West Plains on top, 29-12, under 6 to play. Quick three-pointer back the other direction from Willard. It's no good. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it's gonna go back to Willard. Addie Adamson will check back into the ball game. Number 5, Madison Mills, will get a breather. So Willard will inbound underneath their basket. Brielle Adamson with the basketball on the right wing, now to the painted area, now back out top of the key. Adamson, one dribble, fires a three, it's good. Brielle Adamson has 12 points. 12 of the team's 15. It's 29-15, West Plains on top. That's got to be a foul there, they call it. Adamson goes for the steal, and instead bodies Mackenzie Brunson. That's going to be the third team foul against Adamson, and the third personal foul against Adamson, and the second team foul of the half. 5:17 to play. West Plains a bad pass, and that's going to be a turnover. Back the other way comes Willard. Ooh! A collision at midcourt, and a foul against West Plains. Drew Harris will be charged with her first personal, first team foul as well. 29-15, West Plains on top with 5:10 to play. Third quarter of action. Here is Brielle Adamson. She's 2 for 2 from 3 this half. And you know she wants to shoot another one. Number 13 with the basketball is Addie Adamson. Now here's Ariana Patillo. She'll back up, reset the offense. Adamson, the other Adamson, fakes the three, now drives inside, scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Drew Harris of West Plains. Mackenzie Brunson now controls it. She'll move the ball up court. Ball deflected, but under control. West Plains hangs on to it. Here is Joyner. Now Brunson. Brunson sets the offense. Georgia Osborne with it. 4:20 to play. Third quarter, backdoor pass. Nice find, nice bucket. Another assist to Judd. 2 more points to Brunson. 31-15. Here is Adamson driving the lane, and it's going to be a foul underneath against West Plains. Blocking foul against, I believe, Drew Harris. That is Harris's second personal foul, second team foul against West Plains this half. 4:05 to play. Here's Holloman with the basketball. Her pass is deflected, but Willard will hold on to possession. Cross-court pass to Patillo. Now Adamson at the point. Adamson spin move at the elbow. Now Holloman fakes the three. She'll drive and kind of a Euro step, but they're going to call a foul underneath against West Plains. And now that's the third team foul against West Plains. It's going to be Joyner picking up her third personal. She will check out. Jade Berry will check in. So 31-15. It's a 16-point advantage for West Plains with 3:47 to play. Adamson gets the inbound and quickly swings it around top of the key. And here's a bad pass stolen by West Plains. Osborne with the pass up court. She'll lay up coast to coast, no good. And a rebound by Willard. Now ball loose on the floor, picked up. And back the other way comes Holloman. Layup, no good. Rebound West Plains. Here's Judd. Pass over to Brunson. 2-on-2 fast break, but Brunson will slow things down, and a foul there as the Willard player grabs the shorts of Brunson. That is the fourth personal foul against Addie Adamson. Pretty early in the game to have 4 fouls. 3:23 to play, third quarter. West Plains on top, 31-15. Here's Brunson. Gets the ball inside the painted area to Judd. Now a pass to nobody. And Willard will retake possession. Driving the lane is Adamson. We're going to have waiting on it. It looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. It is an offensive foul, a charge called against Brielle Adamson, and that is now her fourth personal foul. And she will sit down. 31-15, West Plains on top. West Plains inbounding. Brunson gets trapped in a quarter, and then she gets fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul against Willard. Willard is hurting themselves in regards to the number of fouls. That is just Holloman's first personal foul, but the 5th team foul with still 3 minutes to play in the third. Here's Judd with the basketball, gets it up past half court with the pass to Brunson. Brunson holds the ball hip high, now dribbles with the right hand, moves the ball right side. Jade Berry has her pass stolen away, back the other way, a 1-on-3 fast break opportunity, and it's going to be a shooting foul. Jade Berry will commit that, and we're going to have free throw opportunities for number 5, Madison Mills of the Willard Lady Tigers. So Berry will pick up her first foul. That is the 4th team foul. First free throw is good. Here comes the next free throw, also good. West Plains. The Judd up-court pass goes to Williams. Now underneath, here's Jade Berry back out top of the key. West Plains resets the offense with Brunson. Brunson to Judd. To Osborne at the point. Holloman on defense and a foul. That'll be her second. And that is now the sixth team foul against Willard. So next foul and moving forward this half, West Plains will shoot free throws. Here is Brunson, left side, guarded by Mills, double teamed, and goes to Judd. Ball out of bounds, last touch by West Plains. Turnover, the ball goes back to Willard at the 2:07 mark. Willard inbound. Holloman with the basketball. Now Kaelin Washington. Kick it out. Three ball. It is no good off the back iron. Ball on the ground. Tie up. Jump ball. Or a timeout. So before we get to the jump ball, a timeout is taken by Willard. So with that, we'll take a 30-second timeout of our own. Back in 30 on 102.5 KDY.
Newberry Sales off Highway 63 across from the sale barn is there to help you find the trailer that works for you. Whether it's to fix the trailer you have or get yourself a new one, Newberry can get you taken care of and back to work. They also have corral panels, and you can give them a call at 417-256-2020 to place custom orders. Swing by today and check out their in-stock inventory of trailer parts, corral panels, and steel pipe for fencing. That's Newberry Sales off US 63 north of West Plains.
The West Plains Zizzers play here on Hot Country KDY.
And as we come back, we are under 2 minutes to play. Third quarter of action. The score, 31-17, West Plains on top. It will be Willard basketball. They'll inbound from underneath their own basket. And there's going to be a tripping foul. Ashton Judd's going to get charged with a foul as Holloman hits the deck. So before they can even inbound the basketball, there's going to be another foul. That is Judd, just her first, but it's now the 15th foul. We're going to have a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter. Just going to go ahead and make that prediction now. Here's a three-ball, quick three, no good by Willard. West Plains the rebound, Brunson. Brunson up court to Judd. Judd gets past half court. Now a spin move at the point. Now to Zoe Williams, back to Brunson. Brunson underneath. Ball deflected, and we've got a foul against Brunson underneath. That will be the sixth foul. 16th foul against West Plains. This third quarter, the last few minutes of this third quarter, both teams have been relatively sloppy. A lot of fouls, a lot of just sloppy basketball. Here is a cross-court pass, another cross-court pass, and a three-ball from the left baseline, and that one is good by Kaelin Washington. That cuts the lead to 11, 31-20, 1:04 to play. Here's Judd. She'll go cross-court to Osborne. Now Zoe Williams back to Osborne to Brunson. Left side, Judd will fire a three. No good. Rebound, Willard. Willard up past half court. Here's Washington. Now Holloman, she'll drive from the elbow, kick it out, three ball. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Judd. 38 seconds. Expect West Plains to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Maybe not. Here's a steal. Back the other way. Willard, layup. No good. Judd the rebound. Now we'll see if West Plains can hold for the final shot of the quarter. We'll go cross court to Williams. Now Brunson. Brunson going to have to move. She gets D'd up, and now 15 seconds. Left side, Judd with the basketball to the 10-second mark. Now Brunson, 8 seconds on the clock. She'll split a double team. Nice, nifty move inside. Left-hand layup is good. And there's the end of the third quarter. It's 33-20. West Plains remains on top. We've got 1 quarter to go. It's winner go home. Winner continues on the path of a state championship and will play in a quarterfinal game on Saturday. Loser season ends. Fourth and final quarter of regulation coming up next. We're back in 1 minute on 102.5 KDY.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It also feels really good to make the right insurance decisions. That's why State Farm agent Justin Shelby is here to help select the right protection at the right price. Justin and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Justin Shelby, it's easy to make the right choice. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Zizzer's basketball action continues now on KDY.
We are 1 quarter away from this game being a part of history. West Plains on top, 33-20. Here is Brunson with the basketball. She gets trapped on the right baseline. Now goes to Judd. Judd circles it back around top of the key. Now she'll drive inside, dish out, 3-ball in the air. It is good. Mackenzie Brunson. That gives her 13 points in the ball game. Now Willard will fire another 3 of their own, and this one is going to fall. That is Kaelin Washington with her second 3, 36-23. So the differential does not change following the first 2 possessions. Here is Brunson with the basketball. Now Georgia Osborne. Swing it around to Joyner. Joyner moves it. Brunson. Right baseline, now Drew Harris holds the ball hip high, now swinging around left side. Underneath, they go to Judd. Spin move, fire, no good. And we're going to have a Willard rebound back the other way. Willard quickly up past half court. An awkward kind of transition there as the Willard player tries to get the ball in the lane and loses the ball. 6:46, fourth quarter. West Plains is going to have a foul on this play. And we're going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity. So Drew Harris, number 21, will have a 1-and-1. Drew Harris, to this point, is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She has 3 points. 36-23 the score. Free throws are going to play a big part in this basketball game because that was the 7th team foul against Willard. So West Plains will shoot 1-and-1 for the next few. And then the double bonus at 10. So we're going to have a lot of free throws this quarter because West Plains also has 6 team fouls. And that's got looked like we should have had a foul there, but it's going to be just a ball going out of bounds, and Willard will take possession. So Drew Harris misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Now here's Willard. Adamson is back in the ball game with those 4 fouls. West Plains on defense, trying to hold on to that 13-point lead. 6:20 to play. Nice feed underneath. We're going to have a foul on the play. So free throws coming up for Washington, and now both teams charged with 7 team fouls. So regardless of the foul from this point forward, free throws. So Washington at the line. She has 6 points. First free throw in the air is no good. Jade Berry will check in for West Plains. Joyner will get a breather. Second free throw attempt here from Washington. This one is good. 36-24. It's a 12-point lead. Here's Judd. Up court pass to Drew Harris. Now Georgia Osborne. Layup attempt, no good. 6:04 to play. Willard basketball. There's Washington, right side. She'll drive into the lane. Ball is loose. Picked up. Nope, out of bounds. Thought Willard was going to be able to control it, but instead it's going to get out of her reach and go out of bounds. And Zoe Williams will check in. Going to give Drew Harris a breather as we are under 6 minutes to play. 7:05 here in Mid-America as we have an inbound pass and a layup attempt. That's the third time tonight that that's been attempted, and the second time tonight it's worked. Mackenzie Brunson has 2 more. She has 15. There is Patillo faking a 3, going cross court to Holloman. She'll drive inside. Ball loose, picked up. Now it's on the floor, and we're going to have, what are we going to have? We're going to have a jump. They're going to call it a jump. Coach Womack was saying, hey, I called timeout. And the officials are going to discuss it because the official that was closest to Coach Womack heard the timeout call. The official on the other side of the court said jump ball. So now they're going to discuss it, and let's see what the official decision is. The official decision is jump ball. Coach Womack is not going to get his way on this one. 38-24 the score. Willard will have the basketball. On the left side, here is Holloman. She'll circle around top of the key. West Plains on top by 14. Here is Holloman, swinging it back around. Adamson. She spins at the elbow. Now kick it back out to Holloman. Baseline, she'll go cross court. Ball stolen by Judd and is immediately fouled. We'll have free throws. So Judd will be at the free throw line. Ashton Judd only has 4 points tonight. She's 2 for 2 from the line. I say only 4 points because she has left a much bigger imprint on this tape. She has number of steals, the number of rebounds, the number of assists. Here is her first free throw attempt. It is in. It thought about jumping out, but then it falls in. That gives her 5 points. 39-24. Second free throw, good for Judd. That gives West Plains 40 points. West Plains will go ahead and call a timeout. They want to discuss the next 5 minutes of this basketball game. That gives us an opportunity to pass along another word from MSHA, Missouri State High School Activities Association. Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving the fine sports tradition. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport. Help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and us here at 102.5 KDY. 40-24, West Plains on top, 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go. As we mentioned, we confirmed prior to the basketball game with the West Plains School District Athletic Director, Activity Director, that if West Plains wins, they host the quarterfinal game on Saturday. It'll be at the West Plains Civic Center, I believe 1 o'clock. I will check on that as we wrap things up tonight. And we are under 5 minutes to play. West Plains has to put the finishing touches on this one, which won't be easy with a team that can shoot like this. But here's a three-pointer that's short, no good. West Plains the rebound. Ball deflected momentarily. And now Mackenzie Brunson moves the ball to Judd. Ashton Judd with the basketball. And we're going to have a 10-second backcourt violation. So a 10-second violation, turnover against West Plains. Things like that will not work when you're trying to hold on to a lead. 4:38 to play. Willard with the basketball. Cross-court pass goes to Adamson. She immediately fires. This one is no good. Mackenzie Brunson with the basketball. Back to Judd. Judd has the ball knocked away. Now goes back to Brunson. Brunson double-teamed and fouled. That is Addie Adamson, I believe that's her 5th foul. I believe she has just fouled out of the contest. She has. So Addie Adamson will check out. She did not score in tonight's contest. She gets a nice round of applause by the Willard fans in attendance. All right, so at the free throw line will be Mackenzie Brunson. Brunson.
Foul on number 15, Carolina Crawford, her first personal.
Ah, how about that? The officials have decided to make a substantial change. So Adamson gets a round of applause thinking she is fouled out of the game. The officials correct it, saying, wait a second, that's not who the foul was on. Coach Womack is not happy. He's trying to get an explanation from the officials. And so now we've got the officials discussing with the scorekeepers, making sure everything is straight, everything is in good shape. So they've got to correct this foul because up here on the scoreboard, they still show number 13 with a 5th foul. So they're going to have to make some changes in a couple different places. So we are still shooting free throws. So that is the key point here for West Plains fans. Brunson at the line. The free throw is good. So she makes the front end. She'll get a second. That gives Brunson 16 points in tonight. Brunson did not score in the first quarter. Got off to a slow start. This free throw is short, but Ashton Judd controls the rebound. Now back to Brunson. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Brunson. Now Judd. Judd goes cross court to Jade Berry. Now Drew Harris, Georgia Osborne, Mackenzie Brunson. They circle around the key. Brunson will drive to the elbow, the free throw line, scoop shot, and she'll be fouled. So Mackenzie Brunson, moments ago, went 1 for 2 from the line. Now she'll shoot 2 more. That is Washington's 3rd foul. And this is now the 10th team foul against Willard, so West Plains will shoot a double bonus the rest of the way for the next almost 3 minutes. First free throw is good for Brunson. Second free throw from the senior guard is short, no good. But an offensive rebound, and Ashton Judd grabs the offensive rebound, and as she is about to land out of bounds, she bounces the ball off a Willard defender's knee, and so West Plains will hold on to the ball. They keep possession. Good situational awareness on the part of Ashton Judd. Now they go inside to Joyner. Joyner goes up off glass, good. That's the 3rd time tonight they have got that to work. 44-24, West Plains has extended their lead out to 20. Adamson tries to cut into it with a 3. It's no good. Judd the rebound. Now Brunson up past half court. 3:30 to play. 4th quarter. Big game. West Plains on the road at Willard. Here is about a 10-foot jump shot. No good. Baseline. Georgia Osborne misses. Back the other way. Willard. Baseball-style throw. It's no good. Out of bounds. So West Plains on top by 20 with 3:14 to play. Morgan Hall will check in for Willard. Inbound goes to Osborne. Ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay with West Plains. 3:10 to play. Here's the inbound to Osborne. Back to Judd. Judd up court to Zoe Williams. I think she got away with the travel. So do the fans at Willard. Here is the ball stolen away by the Lady Tigers. A 3-on-2 fast break, and it is no good, and West Plains controls the rebound. Ashton Judd grabs it, moves the ball up past half court. Coach Womack tells them to clear out, and now they reset the offense. Top of the key. Now they swing it right side. Zoe Williams. Williams to Brunson to Judd. Dribbling with the right hand. Now crossover left side. Spin move at the point. Now Brunson. Brunson circles around, now left side. Here's Osborne. 2:25 to play. Final quarter of regulation in this sectional round of the state playoffs. West Plains moving the ball around the key. Here's Osborne to Judd, and we are at the 2-minute mark. It's a 20-point advantage for West Plains and a foul. That's going to put Brunson on the line for 2.
Number 1, Jada Holloman, her personal 15 foul.
So Brunson, 2 for 4 from the line. Makes this one. Drew Harris will check into the game. Zoe Williams will sit down. It's 45-24, 21-point advantage for West Plains. Second free throw, no good, but Brunson gets her own rebound, chases it down, and then we've got a timeout taken by Coach Womack. So West Plains calls a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Back after this break on 102.5 KDY.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
John Bailey again from Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey Factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Go 4693111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Back to the court and Zizzer basketball on Hot Country KDY.
Ladies, Zizzer basketball brought to you by Ozarks Healthcare, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, Bureau, Community First Banking Company, Bailey Chevrolet, Hirschbeeden Farm Supply, Newberry Trailer Sales, and Posey Patch. West Plains inbounds to Zoe Williams. Now she'll go baseline, then it goes back out top of the key. Brunson with the basketball to Judd.
Have you thought about your retirement? The money that it is going to require to live comfortably when you are finished working? If not, you should talk to Community First about individual retirement accounts, IRAs. Community First offers traditional and Roth IRAs to fit your savings needs. The future is now. Start saving and enjoy tax benefits with IRAs from Community First Banking Company in West Plains, Mountain Grove, and Thayer. Member FDIC.
Living up to our name. Community First Banking Company.
When you think anything for the office, think Bureau. From furnishings for the whole office, janitorial supplies, pens, paper, supplies, and more, think Bureau. See Reed and the crew for anything you need for the office, and they will deliver as well. Bureau is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, just off the square on West Plains, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at thinkbureau.com. That's thinkbureau, BURO.com.
The official home of the Zizzers is KDY.
And we come back, apologize for some technical difficulties here in the fourth quarter. The worst time to have something mess up on you, but we're back and we're ready to finish this thing out. Zoe Williams at the line. Other than the fact that she's at the line, nobody missed anything. So Zoe Williams converts the first free throw. The second one is in the air right now. It is also good. She has 5 points in the ball game. West Plains on top, 47-24. We're in our final minute, and West Plains is about to make a line change. If it were a hockey game, they've got 5 girls set to come into the basketball game. They're going to come in right now. So West Plains will bring in some of the younger girls to get some valuable varsity minutes. The score 47-24, West Plains on top. West Plains going to win this game and move on in the state championship playoffs and will host the game. Here is Olivia Lawson, number 25, a freshman. She loses the handle, though, and, now kind of gets it back, and now we're going to have a traveling violation against Lawson. Gotta like what you see, though. Some younger girls come in with not a whole lot of varsity experience, and they go right to it. They immediately attack. Here's the cross-court pass, and a three-ball will be passed on, and now they go inside. They had an easy layup opportunity, but instead they swing it around for a three-pointer. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Willard. Another three-pointer, no good. Rebound, West Plains. And now the ball's loose. 5 seconds, and this one is three ball in the air. This one's good. But that is how the game is going to end. So Morgan Hall will add a three-pointer to her total, and that'll make the final score 47-27. So West Plains wins by 20, 47-37, and West Plains will live to play another day. That other day is this coming Saturday. That game will be played, the quarterfinal game of the state playoffs. They will play either, and I don't know how this game is going right now, but going on as we speak, McDonald County and Carl Junction playing. Most likely, Carl Junction. They have a better record, a better season up to this point. However, they're both district champions, so anything is possible. But West Plains will host one of those two teams Saturday at the West Plains Civic Center, 1 o'clock, and we will, of course, have that game right here on 102.5 KDY. 47-27, the final score. We're going to take one final break, hear a word from a few of our sponsors, and come back, pass along the totals, take a look at the scorebook, and then we will wrap this thing up. Congratulations to the West Plains Zizzers, ladies Zizzer basketball team. They are now 26-3 on the season. They are district champions. They have now won a sectional tournament game and will play in the quarterfinals on Saturday. They win at Willard against Willard 47-27. We're back in a minute on 102.5 KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Curtis at Hirsch Feed in West Plains. It is time to order your spring bees. All orders must be in by March 31st. Whether you need to replace colonies that died out this winter or just increasing the number of hives, we are excited to make you a new beekeeper or continue what you've been doing over the years. We are offering bees at this time. Swing by Hirsch Feed here in West Plains, Missouri. We have all your bee supplies.
What rhymes with great?
Which means warmer days.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!